Well, hello there, beautiful humans. Rusty here. And hair. What's over there? Mama
It's
G.
Mama G. I fooled you. Hey, I have a question. Are hair and here homonyms?
Not quite, because homonyms, despite the fact that you really want those two to be homonyms,
I want them to be
are
homonyms.
words that are pronounced the same,
Ooh, cool.
but have different meanings, whether or not they are spelled the same. We were talking about some homonyms. In the main definition on the dictionary.com, my app that I gave 5 stars, it brings up heir, like the heir to a throne or the air that I'm breathing.
Or air to be human making a mistake.
Well, that would be error.
No, you err.
I guess so, but still.
Maybe you sing. No.
Yeah, so it's words that have, like, it's a word with different meanings.
We're going to butcher English.
So let's butcher English today.
We're butchering English today.
I don't know if you noticed.
It's definitely a
It's
different
definitely
day.
a different day because there's a
Definitely
crow
different
back there that's painting this time.
I know.
I'm in a vest.
She's wearing a vest with a hat, and I have a new hairdo. There's only one ponytail.
Yeah, so different day.
Stragglers.
Different add-ons.
So it's a
that can't
definitely,
change
and a
with
different
the
shirt
videos.
with eyes watching you.
So, before I have to get out my rambling sign, homonyms.
I'm so easily, I'm like a kid. I'm so easily
I
distracted.
laugh so hard
Look
at some
at,
of our videos.
I'm a helicopter. Okay.
So let's talk about homonyms. I
I'm
wrote down. I wrote a few
61 and a half,
homonyms.
but I still do this. Don't ever grow up. Go ahead.
I wrote down some homonyms for you.
Yes, she did.
Let's read one.
The first one she wrote down was the word run.
Run.
Oh, can I interject?
I guess so, because you're going to anyway.
I'm going to anyway, so I'm going to do
No
that.
choice.
Let me
Yeah,
look
here.
over here, because you could see me watching you. My shirt's watching you, too. So we both got our eyes on you.
So is the crow. That's not bothering
And the
us.
crow is watching us. He's not bothering us. In sign language, like the word run has like 7 different meanings. But in sign language, it would have 7 different signs.
So it would work so much better if you waited till after we discuss the many meanings that the word run can have. And
I
then
do
we're
want
like,
to
oh,
forget.
hey,
Because I
sign
forget.
language.
I forget easy.
But yeah, so
I'm just digging my
So
shirt.
you could run to a place. You could run a program on a computer.
Your nose
You
could run.
Your nose could run.
Your stocking could run.
You can get a run in your stocking. There's so many different meanings behind it.
The refrigerator's
And
running.
if we were going to be flowing in this, sign language would be a great time
Oh,
to bring this up.
like in
because
sign language.
there's many different signs for the word run in English. But let's say that first.
You pull my
Let's
seat.
say that first.
I'm sorry. I jumped a gun.
Yeah, she did. So let's move on to the next one.
Okay.
See how this one goes.
Ew.
What's our next word?
We just enjoy each other's company so much. We do.
We've
thought
been doing
you'd-
this anyway.
You'd enjoy us.
We've been doing this for years. We're just finally filming.
Finally, just thinking maybe somebody else would enjoy it.
Mama G and Rusty in the morning.
Oh, and we're also hanging in the hangar.
You biffed that
And
one.
usually that just happens
Naturally.
because
She did
naturally.
it
That
very
one I
naturally.
totally made that
See how
happen.
many times she biffs it.
I created
Biff.
it.
There's another fun one. But
Okay.
anyway,
The next word is light.
light. So think about that for a minute. What's the first thing that pops into your head?
Lighting my cigarette.
Lighting your cigarette, like lighting a fire. So that would be one form of light. Or is it that the lighting in here is not so bad, even though we only have some Christmas lights up?
That kind of light.
Or something could be light when I go to pick it up in the sense of the weight of something
of
is
it.
light. Or more metaphorically, something you can make light of something in a tough situation, like you're having a bad day, and I make light of it by blatantly making fun of you, so we laugh.
Okay.
So light, there's a
Light.
couple nice ones for the word light.
Yeah. I can't think of any other, but I can't think of lots of things. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, on
Sometimes
to the next.
When I laugh, my throat gurgles because
Gurgles.
I have a gurgly issue
When
in
you
my
giggle,
throat.
it gurgles.
I giggle it. I got a giggle gurgle. Can't even say it. Next one is point.
Something you do often.
I point, which is very rude.
I would like to make a point.
Hey, we have to get the ticket taker back here.
We should bring back.
We
We
keep
gotta
forgetting.
introduce sprinkles anyway.
And sprinkles. Oh, wait
I
till
would
you
like
get
to
sprinkles.
make a point.
Okay.
It is rude when you physically point.
two in
Action
the
of
same
screen.
sentence. And then there'd be a
Point.
point at the end of the sentence, which is an actual physical.
At some
Period.
point, I
That's
would like to
time.
go over
Wow,
what
there's a
we're talking
lot.
about.
Yeah. And then no, it's peak.
Different
point
word,
of the
different
mountain.
Day.
Ooh.
Different word, different day. I
And
can't.
I
remember.
still want hair and here.
I feel like we're missing a point one, but I can't think of it. No, I think we might. Oh, a point, like something could
Something
be
sharp.
Sharp. Something could be sharp at the end of a point.
Yes.
All right, I think that's
Or
a good
dull
amount
at the end of
points.
the point. If it's
A dull
dull.
point,
Dull point.
like the one you just made. But
Oh, we hit each other. That was awesome. I shouldn't have sipped because now I've got kaflunked.
she's flunked.
Kaflunked.
How many definitions can you give that word?
I don't know.
Next
it's not
on
even a
Mama
word.
G's making
Yes,
it
that's-
up.
That's on the Mama G Dictionary to English book. All right, remote.
Remote.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go on.
Like a remote control,
That is one of them. Can remote control something.
right? And then remote. If it's like where we are, it's kind of remote.
We're in a remote location on the yard.
Yeah.
Location remote.
That's remote. And remotely, what's that mean?
So you can be remotely, you're kind of certain, I believe. You might have to look that one up.
Yeah, I
So I
did
get the
know
right
all this,
definition.
but my brain is.
I don't want to say it wrong.
Yeah.
You have remote.
Hmm?
And yes.
Then
that's
you can
one.
have you could have had a moat around your house.
And then it got filled
And then
in.
it got filled in, and then you remoted it. Are you miss?
Best one yet. Don't say miss before it either.
Well, I wanted to make sure we did that because
Well,
we accidentally
I
high-fived.
imagined if it was
Gosh.
funnier because you didn't tell us to do
I
it.
know, but I get this like bleh in my throat here. All right, next one. Ring, ring.
Oh, is that my phone ringing? Fun fact about me doing this because of my age and you doing that because of your age. Do you know what kids today do when you tell them to make a phone?
Really, they do. I would.
Yeah,
just,
because you don't pick up a phone
my God,
like this. You hold a phone like this.
technology.
Technology.
Technology is crazy. We used to stand. I had to
Technology.
stand by a wall, and then they had the
Twirl
cord
up
that
in the
would get all
cord.
twisted up. Remember at Grandpa's house? That
Yes.
would be all twisted up.
That was a
and
long
He had
cord.
like an
Yeah.
800-foot.
It was definitely
Lost.
800 feet. That's
Oh,
not
it was definitely.
exaggerating.
He went
It
all the way around the house with
17
it.
times.
Yeah, and it was just yanked and pulled. But anyway, we're digressing.
Yes.
All right, next word. Did we get all the ones for ring? No, we didn't.
I mean, yeah, ring. We got
Ring.
sidetracked. So you can have a ring like
We
a
got
phone.
sidetracked.
Oh, never.
No.
Never.
Would never happen.
Hey, Crow Ross, keep us on track
Yeah.
back there, bud.
How you doing?
Quiet down back there. Quiet in the
This little
back.
squirrel on his shoulders.
So yes, you can
ring.
you can wear a ring.
Jewelry,
Jewelry.
which I used to wear lots and lots of them. I don't wear any of them anymore. Song, like a ringtone.
But yeah, like your ringtone on your phone.
Yeah.
And the ring is just a shape. Like
Oh.
the light behind this camera that is not on is in the shape of a ring because it's a circle.
Yes, I know. Yes, it is a circle. No, never mind. Forget that thought.
Then there's that
And what I have all the time is ringing in my ears.
tinnitus.
Tinnitus.
So-
And it's
I'm
getting
sorry for all of you.
worse because now I'm like, what to everybody. And then my husband can't hear very well, so we spend most of our time together. What?
A lot of yelling, but not
Lot of
me
yelling.
just deaf adults
Yeah,
trying to
just
use
trying to
phones.
hear each other. And then,
Adults with
then I
phones.
speak loudly. She always has to remind me because I speak so loudly because I can't hear a lot of tones. But that's probably because I'm going deaf. That's what the ears, nose, and throat person said. No, I don't think so. And the next one is,
It's a good one.
I think that some people are, like I said in one of my videos, is Tom Waits hot?
In an attractive sense.
Yes.
Or was he on fire and his temperature was very hot? Or was
Oh.
he the talk of the town as in his popularity was like, oh, dang, that's hot, yo.
That's hot, yo. Is that a word? Now is that like a thing? Like
Well, it's
kids
a
use it
slang.
lit.
There's always going to be, there's tons of slang. There's new ones are saying bet is being said now. I've
Bet?
learned.
Every-
Some of the kids I work.
Yeah.
that work with me at the shop.
Yeah, no, just some of the slang.
We'll always go through slang. It's a beautiful thing, actually. And there's a hot, like, one of my favorites, spicy buffalo chicken.
Yes,
wings.
spicy hot
I can eat all
flavor, as opposed to spicy hot sexy. Ooh,
Sizzling hot
ooh.
temperature.
On that note,
Or how
my shirt's hot.
hot our fashion sense is, because we are.
Oh, we're
fly.
fashion hot.
Fly.
Yeah, fly.
Groovy. Let's think of how many things
Groovy.
to talk about our
Oh my
fashion,
gosh,
and then we'll end
that
it.
dictionary that I
What other
had.
things we have?
I had a dictionary from like the
Sweet, yo.
1960s, 70s, and it was an actual dictionary,
It
but
looks
in
off
the
the
back,
chains.
it had all the terminology and the slang, like your apartment was your pad, groovy, and all the terms that we used back then. And yes, I was
on point.
I was here back then at those. Ooh, at those. Excuse me. I took
Wearing
a
that
sip of
fire, yo.
Yo.
I can't think of any other terms.
So homonym, that's
Homonyms.
homonyms, and I still want hair and here to be homonyms.
Which are not,
Did you
because
tell
they're
me
two
no? I'm
different
googling
words
it. I'm gonna
that do
figure-
not sound the same.
I'm gonna figure out how to
Because if you look
Google
up the
it.
definition, it's specifically two
Says it's
things
not.
pronounced the same, whether or not they're spelled the same, that have
Yeah.
different meanings.
Well,
Hair, listen, hair,
Hair.
here.
Yeah, but it depends on where
hair.
you live.
It's not like tomato. It's-
That's all dialect.
all right.
there.
We're gonna look into this.
But that's dialect.
She's not winning this one.
I did a
tied
tie
one.
with her once in all the years that she's
Recently.
been. Yeah, just recently. Yeah, really, like months
Yeah.
ago, I tied her
Years ago,
in an
it's
argument. Otherwise, I've never won an argument with her, even
You wanna
from
know why?
age of
Because
one
you
when
instilled
she could
reading
talk.
into me, even though it's very difficult because I'm dyslexic. So I read a lot. And guess who loves research?
Oh, she loves research.
I love
But you didn't research her when you were 3, and you never. She just
No, I'm
was
also just-
stubborn, and I don't know where she gets that stubbornness from.
She definitely doesn't know.
Am I stubborn? I used to be stubborn. I'm a little more flexible now because I don't give a crap.
Okay, go home and leave the dishes in the sink.
No, I have to.
That's not really stubborn.
That's the 10 quirky things.
Any hoot hoot.
Any hoot hoot? Are we done with this?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Homonyms, man. Look at more
Homonyms
words.
and
Before
green
we're done.
eyes.
Words are amazing. Even if you don't want to read books, just open the dictionary,
Oh.
go to dictionary.com, follow word of the day, just learn new words because it's
Learn
great
new
to like
words.
learn something
And then use them.
and use them in a sentence.
Yeah.
Because you know what? You can use more words than in a word. You can use
Yeah.
more words in a sentence
can
about
use
words than the words words.
Ah.